because I do have the passion for teaching, I put together classes, and I like to share it with you guys. So today we're going to start off with this slide here, and I'm going to move pretty fast because not only do I have this information, but I also have the technology, the usage of technology to incorporate with all of this. So first of all, how many of you have smartphones? Just about everybody, right? Now, if we asked that question last year, what do you think it was like last year? That's right, yeah. So within a year's time, we've integrated smartphones super, super quickly, right? What about iPads? How many of you have iPads, tablets? Okay, so this is what it was like last year. Guess what, next year, you're all gonna be like this, right? Because it just makes life convenient. So the classes that I'm teaching just helps you narrow down what are the tools that I really need to use versus going through 100 different apps yourself. I've already done the work, and so I've narrowed it down to some of the key apps that you might want to use, okay, for both your smartphone and your iPad. But before we do that, let's go with this. Talk about social media marketing. By the way, this is not a lecture, this is a class, so you're welcome to ask questions. I, in fact, encourage you so that way I don't feel like I'm just talking to the wall. You know? Okay. So today what we're going to talk about is what is a brand? Where do you look for information online? What is social media? Social media search engines, top realtor objections to social media, questions realtors must answer about social media marketing tools, and then 10 steps that can kickstart your social media plan. And then, of course, the bonus steps. You know, everybody's got to stay extra for the bonus steps. Right? Okay. Now, the Q&A, it's interactive, so please throw me the questions. So let's start with this. What is a brand? You don't have to answer. It's right there.
I don't see celery somewhere.
Yeah, you know, there'd be like hundreds of realtors that I'd have to put in there. But essentially, I picked this one out. There are multiple definitions, but a brand is a personality that identifies a product. The personality that identifies the product. Okay? For example, Apple. You can identify with Apple, with Steve Jobs, basically, right? Because Steve represented Apple. I mean, he just exuded Apple. In fact, there's the I think before iMac t-shirt right here. So your goal as a realtor is to establish your own personal brand, your own personal personality, so people remember you based on that specific personality, that specific element about you. You could be someone who likes horseback riding. You could be someone who specializes in country property. You could be an artist. You could be whatever, right? So you have to figure out what is it that really stands out about me, that attracts people to me. That's your brand. Okay? There it is. You are the brand. So the question is, what are you doing to promote your brand? Anybody? Not yet, right? Haven't figured that one out? That's why you're here. Yeah, okay. Ask yourself that question. Let's see if we can find some answers. So here's a brand. This guy Anthony right here. Okay, so all of my online images are basically the same. They're pretty consistent. I took that picture. I need a new one. That one's me about 15 pounds heavier. So it doesn't look like it. I know.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you been working out?
Yes, I have. But anyways, I started off with a brand, which was, hey, like I'm a professional. I've got the suit and tie on, got the big smile. You know, I'm friendly. I'm a nice guy. And I use that image for everything that I do online, including on my business card. So that's part of your brand, the image or the way you look, right? Apple, they're Apple. Now, if you go back 20 years, remember Apple was stripes. And then they started simplifying, because they recognized that the Apple with stripes was too niche-y. So they took away the colors to make it more generic.